Hey guys, Everyday Dad here with another video. Today I want to talk about not paying full price for your EDC or tactical equipment. We rarely buy anything at full price here in our house. I don't know, you can call us cheap, you can call us thrifty, you can call us whatever you want, but I know that I can find a lot of things that I want, need in life secondhand. A lot of our kids' clothing is secondhand. A lot of the stuff that we buy from secondhand stores. We do a lot of thrift store shopping, and I frequent secondhand stores, and I get a lot of stuff either on extreme discount, like at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and stuff like that, or buying it from person to person, so buying it used. So I got a handful of things that I have that I consider my EDC that I'm going to show you that I bought for a huge reduced price. So keep watching, check it out. A lot of this stuff you may have seen before, but I just want to show you what you can find used and affordable. We don't have to break the bank when we're trying to prepare ourselves every day for having what we need. So first I want to show you a bag. Now, you can call it a man purse, you can call it a tactical carry-all, you can call it what you want, but we all have a bug-out bag or a bag that we carry stuff in and move around. This one I've used the most, so this is what I'm going to show you first. This is a Kelty giant fanny pack is essentially what it is. It does have shoulder strap, but it also has the pull-out fanny pack waistband, which has been extremely useful for day hikes, trips to Disney World, trips to Busch Gardens, theme parks, stuff like that. I can throw it over my shoulder, put this around my waist. It secures pretty good. It's pretty big. See if I can get it a little better in the camera there. It's got a big giant pocket to put stuff in, big open pocket with the little some elastic pockets inside, big front zipper pocket, and then the mesh pockets around the side. I originally bought this probably 7 years ago when we had our first child. This is the Kelty Hawkeye. I don't know, it's like I said, this is 7 years old. I bought it at Marshalls for 12 bucks. Kelty, if you don't know about Kelty, it is a outstanding outdoor equipment manufacturer. Backpacks, sleeping bags, tents, stuff like that. So this bag has pretty much gone with me almost to every trip as kind of my carry-on. And it doesn't get much better than that. It's small, it's lightweight, it's rugged. It's good, canvas material. You can see it's worn. I got a little bit of not ripping, but kind of just some damage here to the mesh. But it's not a big deal. You can't beat this bag. Now my wife makes fun of me because it's a fanny pack, but I could care less. What I really like about this bag, that people don't realize, it's not a tactical bag. It doesn't stick out. If you were to see this in a trunk or in a car, it screams diaper bag, or it screams, I got snacks in it. It doesn't scream, hey, there's possibly a gun, knife, or other tactical equipment in here. So keep that in mind when you're buying these go bags or bug out bags or something like that. It doesn't have to look so tactical. I got enough tactical stuff in my police car. I don't need any more tactical. So I've had this for 7 years. Like I said, I bought it for 12 bucks. I think it retailed for double or triple that in the store when I looked it up. So it's a great deal. And when you go back to these Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or whatever you may have in your area, Gabe's, I haven't found the exact one, but I have found stuff comparable to this. That I've even actually bought a couple since then, but this has still been my go-to, and it's been worth it. So that's the bag. And I got the contents of what I want to show you today are in here, so we'll just dive into what's in here. We'll start in this front pocket here, and this is kind of my tactical, you know, my knives that I've gotten super cheap or discount. First is my Leatherman rebar. Y'all seen this in my EDC video. $8 at a military surplus store. $8, guys. Can't beat that. I've sharpened the knives, the saw, everything's good. I've actually started to modify some of the things, make it a better all-around tool. I've actually, let's see if I can get this to focus here. Maybe not. But the screwdriver I've actually sharpened into a chisel point. It's not all the way there yet, but you know, if I needed to chisel something, not necessarily, you know, cut it, you know, I figured that'd be a cool kind of a hack. So $8, can't beat that. Once again, at a pawn shop. It's not a super awesome knife, but it's not a bad knife either. It's a Camillus titanium Aus 8 blade. It did have a chip in the blade when I got it. Let's see if we can still see the chip. And I think I've worked it out. Yep, I got it out. But it was right up here. You can kind of still see a little bit of it. But I think $5 is what I got this knife for. $5. Next is the Kershaw. I believe this is the Chive. With the assisted opening. Serrated blade. I'm not a huge fan of having half serrated, half standard blade anymore. Kind of like a non-serrated blade, but this is a great knife to throw into, I mean, an EDC kit for the car, an extra knife. And that's another $5 knife I picked up. Flashlights. My Pops just got me this one because he broke one of my other ones. This is a Soonfire. He got it on discount on Amazon for, I think, $12. It's been my go-to EDC light. 1,000 lumens. It's been a pretty good light. Not my favorite, but for a work patrol light, it has been really good. Let's see if there's anything else in this. Let's see, I got one more knife I want to show you that was a thrift store knife. And this is a Mora knife. See if I can get this in. So, it's a laminated steel blade, which I believe is like the mix of stainless and high carbon. I believe that is a 4-inch blade. This is my go-to camping knife now. It's a rat tail tang, so technically it's a full length tang. It's just not the full width or diameter as the knife. So that is the Mora. Let's see, what model number is this? It doesn't say, but it's their classic, Mora classic. $8 at a military surplus store. Actually, I bought these two together for $16. Is the deal they gave me. So $16 for two outstanding blades. All right, let's see what else I got in here. You've seen this in my EDC video, but this Kydex holder, $5, mag holder, $5 at a pawn shop, and they're kind of grab bin. You can't beat that. For the officers out there, $1 for an ASP handcuff case that I haven't put on my duty belt yet, but if you want to carry cuffs in your car and you don't want to carry them loose, this is essentially why I bought this. I can throw my extra pair of cuffs in there, throw it in my car, put it in the seat pocket, something like that, and they're not rattling around. So $1 for an ASP handcuff case. So if you ever bought ASP, you know they can get relatively expensive. Inside the waistband holster from, I believe this is Don Hume. Don Hume makes pretty good stuff. It's rugged. It stays open. It's got the leather top to it that keeps it open. It's actually for, I can't remember what it was actually for, but it fits my Glock 30 really well. Oh, this was for an XD, Springfield XD, but my Glock 30, you know, I carried this in there for the longest time. It's not my favorite, but you know, if you don't have any money and you need a holster, $5, grab box at a pawn shop. You can't beat that. Got this from a military surplus store down the street. It's a London Bridge tactical, London Bridge Trading Post admin pouch. If you don't know London Bridge, they're made in the USA. They're actually down the street from me in Virginia Beach. This doesn't have, you know, Molly gear on it, but you know, it's a belt admin pouch. You can go horizontal or vertical with it. These things are bomb proof. I got this for, it says $5.95, but they gave it to me for $5. And it's a great little pouch to throw into a kit. Right now I have my fire making stuff in there, my primitive fire making kit, which, you know, I didn't get discounted, but you know, I needed a place to put it. So this pouch keeps it all in one spot. Another thing I want to show you is you can find stuff like watches for extremely cheap. This is a Pathfinder. Oh, hold on a second. Casio Pathfinder, which is kind of like their all-around outdoor watch, or one of their older outdoor watches. It has the compass, thermometer, altimeter, and barometer. This one is solar. I have 2 of these. I no longer wear them because I have my my Garmin watch. But these were my go-to watches every day at work. Not this one particular, but this one I got, or my dad got, for a huge discount. He bought 10 of these for, I think, $300. If you know about these watches, you know, retail when they first came out, they're about $250 watches. At least mine was when I bought mine. And he bought 10 of these for the price of one. They all worked. There was nothing wrong with them. They were last year's models that never sold at a, let's see if I can remember this. He got them from a guy who ran a pro shop at a golf course who sold him these watches and Oakleys to get rid of the inventory to buy new stuff. A lot of times you just have to be at the right place at the right time to get these sort of deals. I don't know if you would get this deal every day, but the deal was out there and we were able to get it. So, Casio Pathfinder solar watch. For the price of one, he got 10, sold most of them, gave me one. So, I can't beat that. The next thing is this Right in the Rain. Let's see, getting some, see if I can get this to zoom in. There you go. Right in the Rain pouch. I got the pouch for free at a military surplus store. The book I already had, but I was in there talking to the guy, BSing. We've become friends because I go in there quite frequently. And I picked it up and said, how much? He said, it's yours today. Have a good day. Merry Christmas. So you can't beat that. Making these relationships, not that I expect to get anything for free, but when you build these relationships with these guys who, you know, their sole job is selling secondhand stuff, you'll be amazed on what you can get for a really good deal, free, or whatever. Alright guys, so that's a lot of the gear that I carry Most of it's secondhand. I rarely buy anything brand new. I like it that way. It's cheaper. I will be honest with you. I am lucky because my dad's an auctioneer. We've been dealing in junk, rusty gold, other people's trash since I was born. So I understand how to find a lot of these deals. A lot of people are scared to. It just takes going out and finding that deal. Now I'm going to link my dad's online auctions below in the descriptions. I think that'll be fun for you guys. You can get on there and look at the auctions he's got. I get a lot of my secondhand stuff there for really cheap. So take a look at that. But all it takes is you guys going out to these pawn shops, thrift stores, secondhand stores, finding stuff that works for you and using it. My next video, I'm going to show you kind of my everyday clothing, what I wear. Since my surgery, I'm down right now 125 pounds. If you can imagine, a 54 waist to a 40 waist. So I'm buying all new clothing, and what I want to focus on is quality over quantity. So you may see me wearing this shirt in almost every one of my videos because this is now my go-to flannel shirt. This is it. It's secondhand, but it's also high quality, and I'll talk about that in my next video. Clothing, quality versus quantity. And I think that's important for us as humans to be a little more sustainable, not having all this extra clothing. I can't tell you how many t-shirts I've accumulated being a big guy, how many pairs of socks I've accumulated, and I'm trying to get that down to a good low number. Quality over quantity. So thanks for watching. Comment below, share this video. Get out to your thrift stores, get out with your family, shop with them in thrift stores, and have a good day.